Yo guys, what is up? A very good morning. Fabio here. Hope you guys are all doing well and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So before we dive in, don't forget to join the free Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And by the way, if you want trade signals and my trading algorithm, make sure to check out the website. Link is also in the description down below. Let's dive into today's video. Okay guys, so looking at the dollar index, we finally saw that bullishness that I was waiting for on Friday. Yeah, I was a little bit impatient because I was already looking for bullishness over here in the middle of the range. However, as we can see, we tapped in towards this daily area of demand alongside this third trendline touch. So looking at the 4 hour, what we could see on the 4 hour was actually a perfect tap also into 4 hour liquidity. After that, I was waiting to see if we were going to form any minor resistance over here. However, as we can see, we just absolutely smashed through that resistance, and the dollar index is currently looking very bullish after breaking this descending trend line. If you want to join in like this, that is also of course allowed. So yeah, this is currently our descending trend line which we just broke, which means that we essentially also have new 4 hour demand situated over here at 93.516. So what am I waiting for at the moment? Well, what I want to see happening is a push in towards this daily area of supply. As we can see, we're currently pushing up. I expect a further push up, if not maybe a pullback, of course, also still possible, but at least 94.370 needs to get hit this week. And that is what I'm expecting. After that, we're going to see if we're going to be forming any resistance inside that area of supply before either pushing through or seeing further downside. VIP members know exactly what they have to be looking for on the dollar index, but what I mean what we're going to be looking for is that I just want to see resistance be formed within this area of supply. If we do not form resistance within that supply, I will just skip any dollar positions in regards to further longs on, let's say, euro dollar, for instance, because if we break through, the dollar will be bullish, which means that euro dollar, etc., will be moving down lower. So yeah, that's essentially just the dollar, guys. I'm just going to be waiting for that area of supply to get hit. In the meantime, we do have areas of demand over here, which is a daily level 93.884 and 93.516. So yeah, that's that from the dollar, expecting further bullishness as of this week. So let's head over to Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar is one of the more messier pairs. As you guys can see over here, we have this descending trend line. Yeah, let's just see if we can break it. I'm very curious to see. It all depends on what the dollar index is going to be doing. What I know essentially is that we have some daily demand located over here at 0.74159. Diving towards the 4 hour, there's also some 4 hour demand situated over there. So I would love to see Aussie dollar push into there. But yeah, Aussie dollar is just consolidating, as you guys can see. What I do really like is the fake out on this swing high. As we can see, took out all the stop losses from people who were short, including me. But yeah, it is what it is, of course. But I'm just going to be seeing or waiting to see if we can break this trend line, then potentially pull back before a further push in towards 0.74159. But first of all, I'm just going to be waiting to see what the dollar index is going to be doing today and tomorrow. Because yeah, this is just consolidation / range, so I preferably just skip Aussie dollar as a trading pair until we start moving in towards this area of demand, and then potentially or hopefully see some channels and wedges return into the market, because we haven't seen those reversal patterns in a very long time. So yeah, that's Aussie dollar for you guys. Let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar, guys. So euro dollar was an absolute beauty on Friday. I missed it, sadly, the short. Someone in the VIP community did take it though. Absolute stunner. But yeah, what we can see is that we had that beautiful 1, 2, 3 in towards the highs, in towards supply, daily supply, 4 hour supply, and then that further crashing towards lows. I was waiting to see if we were going to stall over here at this area of demand on the daily and the 4 hour. However, as we can see, we just crashed absolutely through in towards daily demand, which is also stacked with a 4 hour area of demand. So what I'm currently waiting for, I'm waiting to see how we respond to this area of demand. This area of demand has not yet got hit. So let's see if we can move into there, potentially a sweep of the lows, and then potentially a pullback back up higher if the dollar index, of course, finds resistance. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be waiting for. I'm just going to be waiting to see if the dollar index finds resistance, to then see if we can take any potential longs. If not, then just let it crash through. So yeah, that's euro dollar. Let's over to pound dollar. And pound dollar, guys. So pound dollar, Absolutely love this. Was waiting for bearishness from pound dollar like all week last week. Got a lot of backlash for it. A lot of people laughing at me because they were saying, oh, pound dollar is going to be heading up higher. But as we can see, pound dollar started to move down lower. Beautiful. As we can see, 0.786 fib did its work alongside daily supply. So yeah, now just waiting for it to move down a little bit lower in towards this basing area over here. We're kind of already entering that basing area, especially this daily imbalance candle over here. But yeah, pound dollar overall, or in general, it's just really messy. This is my main level, which I want to see rejected, 1.35934. But I will just be keeping an eye on the dollar index to see if we could potentially already react to this imbalance over here. Then let's say dive in towards the 4 hour and the 1 hour, see if we can find any setups over there, and then take some trades, because at the moment pound dollar is not really clear in regards to supply and demand. I know that this is a very important level, and this white line as well, 1.34706, but in the meantime, let's just wait and see if we can see further downside. I would love to see another push in towards the white line. Then supply would have been created over here. See it pull back into there, and then potentially a further push once again. But once again, we're very dependent on what the dollar index is going to be doing. So yeah, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar is currently at supply. As we can see, beautiful double top at the highs. Currently just waiting for Kiwi dollar essentially to push down lower if possible in towards 0.70838. Or 0.708, 838, 0.70838, excuse me. Looking at the 4 hour. 4 hour is essentially kind of the same as Aussie dollar. What I really like about Kiwi dollar though is that we are currently rejecting this area of supply over here, which is really nice to see alongside this fib setup over here. Just missed the 618, something that I do actually not really like. So Kiwi dollar is a pair that I would just skip. Not really looking that fantastic to trade, as you guys could probably see yourself as well, just consolidating, so would prefer to stay out of it as of now. But we are in supply and we do have demand over here, so I would love to see a further push down in towards the lows. But once again, let's just wait and see what the dollar index does. So let's head over to our last pair, which is gold. And gold, guys, so gold broke this daily trend line, or this 4 hour trend line. It's more 4 hour trend line. Gold has been very messy, as you guys might have been noticing by my analysis. Not really a big fan of it at the moment. We have some supply located over here. Would love to see a push into there, and then potentially for the downside if we see rejection, of course. A lot of people will be looking for this setup, so I want to be very cautious with taking a short, because everybody over here sees a trend line break retest, right? So let's just wait and see. At the moment, we're just reacting to this area of support and resistance. So a lot of support and resistance traders currently going short, so we could see a push down and then a push up, potentially stopping out those support and resistance traders. But I'm going to be waiting to see if we form any new 4 hour or 1 hour, structure, because the current 1 hour structure isn't really looking that fantastic for me personally. So maybe just going to be focusing on scalping. So yeah, that's that, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Wish you all a fantastic day, fantastic Monday. If you have any questions whatsoever, just join the Discord. I am always there to help, and I wish you all, once again, a very pleasant and profitable day. Thanks, guys.